I'm Leah.
And I'm Garrett.
Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett from Salt Lake City.
All right, let's set the stage for this one. An audit uncovered excessive spending by former Utah State University president Elizabeth Cantwell.
Okay, here we go, from the top. So this audit found that Elizabeth Cantwell, who is the president of Utah State University, spent a whopping $661,800 on things like new cars, an apartment, travel, and even office furnishings. I mean, that's some serious spending, right? The audit also criticized the university's board of trustees for not keeping a close enough eye on how money was being spent. It seems there were some systemic issues in governance, which is, the way the university is run. And get this, Cantwell's salary was way higher than her predecessors. Lawmakers are now calling for a full audit after seeing these initial findings. And honestly, some of the spending details are pretty surprising. She purchased a $750 bidet for her office and somehow managed to get 3 new vehicles. That's so wild.
Yeah, that's a curveball. Honestly, the lack of financial oversight here is concerning. Governance is super important in preventing misuse of funds. And when you think about it, these systemic issues in higher education can really impact the trust people have in these institutions. That's a solid point. Let's move ahead. Utah universities proposed $60.5 million in budget cuts, earning initial legislative approval. All right, time to move forward. So these budget cuts are part of a state mandate aimed at improving financial efficiency across Utah's public universities. They're proposing to cut $60.5 million, which means discontinuing 271 degrees and certificates and eliminating 412 positions. These universities are focusing on reinvesting the savings into programs that lead to high-wage jobs like artificial intelligence and nursing. The University of Utah is facing the largest cut, while Snow College has the smallest. Legislators have given initial approval as of October 2023, and a final vote is expected next month. One surprising aspect is how heavily humanities programs have been impacted. Some programs had just 1 or 2 students enrolled, which led to their discontinuation.
Totally get where you're coming from. I think aligning education more closely with job market demands is a positive step. Efficient use of resources is crucial, but it's also a bit of a bummer for the humanities programs facing such significant cuts. That's a story worth telling. All right, on to the next. Highland High School students in Salt Lake City benefit from a safer crosswalk. Let's set the scene for this one. Over at Highland High School, there's a new, upgraded crosswalk on South 1700 East, which makes it safer for students to walk to class. The project was actually initiated by a resident back in 2021, and it was funded through the city's Capital Improvement Program. The crosswalk now features a pedestrian refuge island, rectangular flashing beacons, bulb outs, and a raised median. It addresses concerns about speeding and the old paint-only crosswalk. This upgrade is part of a larger $87 million street bond initiative, which has already improved 65 roadways. It's a great example of how community involvement can lead to real change. This one really resonates with me.
Yeah, I could get behind that idea. Community-driven initiatives like this are awesome. They highlight the importance of urban planning in enhancing safety. Plus, it shows how public input can make a big difference. Stay curious. Let's switch it up. Weber State University launches a new, accelerated 3-year bachelor's program. Let's dig into this. Weber State University is introducing Utah's first 90-credit, 3-year bachelor's degree in applied politics, philosophy, and economics. It's designed to cut down costs and time for students while meeting job market demands. The program is expected to initially attract about 10 students. They're planning more accelerated programs in the future, like one in sound production and recording by fall 2026. It's part of a trend towards offering cost-effective alternatives in higher education.
That's a story worth telling. Innovation in higher education is so important. Flexible, market-driven curricula can really benefit students and the education system as a whole. It's exciting to see these new approaches being developed. Last up, Utah universities face scrutiny over budget cuts affecting humanities programs. Let's open the book on this. These budget cuts are really impacting specific programs, especially in the humanities. The legislative focus is on aligning education with high-wage job markets, but it's caused administrators to be surprised by the extent of the cuts. Some programs with very low enrollment were discontinued, which makes financial sense, but it highlights the emphasis on job market-driven education. It's a tough balance.
Yeah, I could get behind that idea. Balancing financial efficiency with educational diversity is tricky. We need a comprehensive approach to education reform. It's crucial to maintain diverse academic offerings, even as we adapt to market demands.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett from Salt Lake City. Have a great day, and join us again tomorrow.